This message is for those of you who consider yourself woke. W-O-K-E, woke. To be woke is to be alert, it's to be aware. And most of you who are saying that, what you are saying is that you are mindful of the schemes and the traps, the tricks, the plans, the perspectives, the purposes of the higher ups or the people controlling society. You are not woke. If you think that you are woke, you are not woke. And you may consider who I am. Who are you to say I'm not woke? The fact that the bad things that are scheduled to happen, the bad experiences, the sicknesses, the injuries, the sudden indiscriminate failure that you are set to experience, the fact that you're still going to fail, like meaning you're going to, you believe that you're different, yet the same curses that that are on normal people that you can read about in a newspaper article or on some site, the same bad things that you are trying to avoid are going to happen to you, because unless you are completely devoted to Jesus Christ, you're not woke, you're not awake. Going over other people's research and believing that you are a critical thinker doesn't make you woke. You have no evidence that your philosophy is going to lead you beyond the curses, beyond the sicknesses, beyond the suffering, beyond the war, beyond the failures of your ancestors. And so you're not woke. You are asleep. You dress like the witches of old. You dress like the murderers of old. You believe that you can discern what research actually leads to, but yet without an actual manifestation, without an actual result from your supposed research, you're essentially just a philosopher. You're a vain philosopher who's going to fail, and you may not understand that. You can laugh and have as much fun as you want with your pride and vain self-confidence and esteem, and you can impress people. You're just talking to people when you say that you're woke. You're talking to yourself. You're talking to people who are like you, but people don't run the world. The Spirit of God controls the world, and there are angels and there are demons, and these beings control people. And you are going to, if you don't commit your life to Jesus Christ, you are going to experience the full-blown consequences of everyone you despise, who you think is asleep, who you think don't really know what's going on. You need to stop pretending like you're something, because again, you can strive to impress people. You can strive to communicate strength. You can strive to have the body posture, body language that says you know what's going to happen. When, as things progress, as bad things progress, as you think you know what the politicians and the world leaders are doing, and you think you can avoid it, you're not going to be able to avoid it. All the bad stuff that they're going to do to you, they're going to do. And your research isn't going to save you. Your sense of strength, your all of that you think is going to do something for you isn't going to save you. You're going to fail. You're going to fail like everyone else who's under the curse of sin. And you may not even believe in Jesus. You may be so woke that you believe that world religion is a method of control. But if you just forsake religion, forsake Jesus, and just live like you think you should live, the same bad things that you're going to avoid, you're going to delay, if you can delay it. And that means the same way that you defer a debt, when the debt does come, it's going to come with much more interest. What I'm saying is, if you think you're woke and you believe that you can critically think and comb through and understand people's research and their experiences in the world, you're not woke. You're going to fail. You're going to fail, and you don't have to take my word for it. People are going to watch your life. You're going to call people. You're going to hope they hear about the major bad thing that's scheduled to happen to you, because you're outside of Jesus Christ. You have no protection from Satan and from those he governs as they try to take your life, because you sin. And so committing to Jesus Christ is the only way to have is only to prepare you for your future and to be free from the curses that are on those who rebel against God. The Lord loves you and he wants to deliver you from the deception, from the pride that causes him to curse you. Jesus loves you, and you may not know that. You may think you've graduated from that knowledge, but your confusion, your depression is going to come, it's going to get you. If you reject Jesus, the systems of life, the laws of life are going to hit you very hard. And while you're having your vain conversations with people that you are impressed by and who impress you, people who you're trying to impress, just know where you're going with that mindset. Know where you're going with that mindset. You are going to fail, and time is going to prove, as the day goes by, you're headed to severe suffering. And that you may not feel as bad about that, because there are those around you who think like you, and they're going to fail hard also. But there's an afterlife. And so if you fail in this life because you ignore Jesus Christ, when you do die, if you die in that state, then you're going to spend eternity in burning punishment. So decide that you don't want that to be you. Commit yourself to Jesus Christ, surrender your life, so that he actually defends and protects you and prepares you for a prosperous and bright, perfect, peaceful, loving future in this world and in the world to come.